And if you don't like this outfit, okay, baby, you have a right to remain silent and still watch the video to the end. Ma'am, we got a call from this property. Let me ask this. If you were an offender and I show up as a police and this being my uniform, what are you going to do when you see me? I genuinely want to know in the comment section. I don't have a gun though. I don't have a baton. I don't have a taser. But if I was a police officer on the rail and I showed up looking like this to the crime scene, to wherever 911 was dialed, what are you gonna do? No, wait. Hands above your head.
Put your vest on before she turn you on.
Hey babies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Eva, aka Goddess of Self-Love, aka Nigerian Doll, and I'm back again with another video. But yeah, in today's video, you can call me Officer Naughty, okay? Just for this video, okay? As you can tell from the title of the video, this is a Halloween special to my American audience, baby, because let me tell you, I can't overemphasize how much I love my United States audience so much. The location that watches my content the most are my American babies, okay? So because of that, I did ask if it was too late for Halloween content, and they said, do your thing, mama. And I was like, you better say less, okay? So I will be rating my all-time 2023 best Halloween outfits, and this is a celebrity edition, okay? I'll tell you why this is a celebrity edition. The thing about Halloween is I think it was literally made for the extremely creative people or the rich people. Hear me out, because if you're not careful with Halloween outfits, shit can go left real quick. I promise you. It's like you think you're nailing one thing, you think it's giving one thing, and at the end of the day, you start looking like a clown. So you have to be extremely creative or rich to afford the creatives that can put these looks together, okay? So that is why this is a celebrity special, okay? And aside that, the Nigerian peeps, they didn't do it for me, okay? But let's not talk more about that, okay? So this video is dedicated to my American babies. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. And yes, before we dive right into the video, do y'all like my fit? Okay, Officer Not in the building per let me tell you, baby, if you like my outfit, stick to the end of this video. No skips. I have a huge surprise. I'm gonna do a quick review of what I'm wearing. If you like this outfit, of course, and if you don't like this outfit, okay, baby, you have a right to remain silent and still watch the video to the end. So yes, I've put together a list of my favorite looks of 2023, and I know this video is late, kinda, but better late than never, right? So in no particular order, I have number one on my list, the Tiana Taylor, aka Spike Tay, aka Nah. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you would know that I absolutely love Tiana Taylor. So she's a GOAT. Her career literally went from dancing in Kanye's video to literally being one of the biggest creative directors for video shoots. She's given the damned Queen Kasha. I did not do my research on who Queen Kasha is, but I'm gonna say this from this picture, okay? I don't know, the fangs ate down to the ground for me, okay? She was literally giving Underworld Evolution. She was also giving like Dracula's Bride. I don't know, one thing about Tiana, that Tiana is such a creative genius. When she steps out in the carpet at events, you know it's game time. Tiana don't play, okay? So this is one of my favorite looks of the Halloween edition, and I absolutely love Tiana Taylor. Okay, if anybody saw the film by Diddy's recent album, let me tell you, baby, when I saw the trailer of Diddy's album, I already know that video had the Tiana touch, because Let me not say too much. Just talking about her just inspires me, okay? The second on my list, okay, like I said, I have not, I'm gonna rate, I might as well rate this. Yes, I might as well rate the looks. So for me, I might be stingy with marks when I'm reviewing restaurants on here, but I'm not gonna be stingy, baby, because these people showed up and showed out, okay? So for Tiana's look, I give Tiana a 10 out of 10, baby. Stop playing with her. Tiana gets a 10 out of 10. So moving on, I have Heather Sanders. Most people may not know Heather Sanders because she's not like, oh, an A-list celebrity. She's not like a big musical celebrity or that. But I know Heather Sanders from YouTube, and I absolutely love and been following her for the longest. So when I saw Heather pop up on my TL, let me tell you, baby, the first thing I tell so Heather is going for sexy red in this Halloween, and when I saw Heather pop up on my TL, I remember thinking, hold on, when did sexy red become so thick? Okay, because I literally thought that was a thicker version of sexy red. Sexy. I promise, Heather ate this look down to the T. From literally, like, she did a video when she did a get ready with me video when she wore like the ice. Let me tell you, baby, the ice was icing. It was huge. I probably think it's like baguette or ice. I don't know what material that was, but baby, Heather Sanders ate that look. She was also going for a second look. I think she was channeling Monica with her husband, but I didn't pay attention to that look because I didn't like it that much. But Heather ate her sexy red costume down to the T. Like, let me tell you, it's the attention to the detail from me down to the tattoos and where the tattoos are on sexy red's body, okay? And moving on, I have Ari Flesher, aka Ari the Dawn, okay? Baby, when I tell you, Ari left no crumbs, okay? So Ari is going as Jigsaw, and she also was promoting her brand Remedy by Ari, and I was like, oh my god, that is such a genius. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. Let me tell you, Ari's team, one thing they're gonna do is work overtime. I'm having so much fun reviewing these looks, as you guys know that it's not a coincidence that my most viewed are my USA audience. You guys know I love y'all culture. I don't know. I have the accent. I don't know where my accent is from. It's from different things and being curious about different cultures. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are sticking with me and enjoying my content, because if you don't enjoy my content, you won't be on my most viewed location. Okay, so yeah, don't skip any part of this video. Okay, it gets interesting, I promise you. So moving on, I had one of my favorite looks for this Halloween 23 is Lori Harvey. Okay, so Lori Harvey was going as Lara Croft, aka Tomb Raider. Okay, if anybody is a Tomb Raider fan, or if you've watched Tomb Raider, you would know that it was minimal effort. Okay, but it's Lori. It was simple but was effective. Okay, so she gets like an E for effort. And also, Lori went as Beyonce last year, so you guys can see why it feels like I'm not as impressed. But overall, it is a good look. I would give it a 7 out of 10, maybe. Oh, I forgot to rate Heather Sanders. So Heather Sanders gets a 9 out of 10, baby, because the fits, the drip, everything was on point, down to the hair, the color, the tattoos, the artificial tattoos. Yeah, Heather gets a 9 out of 10, and Lori Harvey gets a 7 out of 10. Okay, I felt like even though Tomb Raider is a costume that doesn't need for you to do much to pull, I still felt like it needed a little more touch, if that makes sense. So moving on, I have Ice Spice as Betty Bob. Now, I don't remember watching Betty Bob cartoon, but in comparison to the picture side by side, I think it was a pretty decent costume. Although I didn't like that she had that costume on for her performance and she kept on pulling it down. Like, if you wanted your butt cheeks out, just let it be out, okay? Ain't no shame in that. I mean, that's, you're a rapper, you're an MC, and your aesthetic is an aesthetic, is a sexy aesthetic. So if you wanted the butt cheeks out on purpose, leave it on purpose. Stop going like dragging it and doing all that. No, don't do that, baby. But overall, I would give Ice Spice an 8 out of 10. Okay, the hair was literally like so good. The red lippy was so good as well. It was a good look overall. Okay, so moving on, I have Maria Blue. Okay, so Maria Blue is an Instagram model. We follow each other on Instagram. I wouldn't call her a celebrity, a big celebrity, but what she did was like so iconic. So Maria Blue was going for Scream. If anybody watches the horror movie Scream, scary movie, you would know that Maria ate this look down to the T. Like she dragged us by the armpit hair at this point. Okay, baby, she just didn't do too much. She just had a knife with the Scream mask and a bra, and it was like I felt like, as a curvy sister, I felt like, nah, she brought this home for the busty babes. She brought this home from the busty babies, okay? So moving on, another favorite look that I love is Lizzo, okay? One thing about Lizzo is I love Lizzo. Lizzo would literally wear what the F she wants to wear. I mean, she went for different looks. She literally like paid homage to different artists. But the one that stood out for me was Tina Turner. Tina Turner is a legend, and I just love how her outfit was not doing too much. I think that what stands out when you see Tina Turner is her hair, and the photographer, he just knew exactly what to do with that picture, with her smile. I think he gave everything, and I'll give Lizzo a 9 out of 10. Yes, that was like black culture right there, and I like that she didn't try to flip it too much. She just made it her own. Okay, so the next costume that I really love, I see Sweetie. Okay, so Sweetie was going as Edward Scissorhands. Okay, and one thing about Sweetie is she loves dramatic nails. I'm talking nail art, Swarovski, and you guys know that her love for her nails literally she let me tell you, I think she's in some museum of art, or there's a museum where Sawiti's nails literally earned her a spot from on the Hall of Fame or something. But I'm gonna attach it because I'm not so specific and sure about the particular museum. But I feel like that outfit literally was everything. I just feel like her nails was giving like, it was a nice touch. Her nails was the main character of that fit. And even though like there was this video where she tried to like walk scary, I love that she channeled Edward Scissorhands so good. It was so good. Yeah, I love Halloween. I love costumes. Like, you guys don't want to know. I love costumes so much that this outfit is such a random pick. I've had this. Let me tell you, baby, I'm gonna talk about this when I'm doing a clothing haul. Okay, let's just proceed with rating the looks. Okay, so moving on, I have Jordan and Jodie Woods. Okay, let me tell you, Jordan has just been in her fashion bag, giving us looks back to back with her Bay Carlton, and I just feel like I don't know if she had other costumes. I didn't pay attention, but the one that got me was the sun and moon costume. I felt like, God, this girl must really be a deep thinker, her and her sister, for them to like want to go as the sun and moon. The beautiful thing about this costume is it literally feels like it reflects like their personalities. Like, so yeah, so the two sisters popped up on Instagram as a collaborative post, and I thought that was so cute. Let me tell you, they didn't do too much. They were just in their element, giving fashion, the sun and moon, and I thought that was such a genius idea, and that is why this is definitely one of my favorite looks. So I will comfortably give them a 10 out of 10, because for you to think about this as a costume first and bring it to life, it requires extreme attention to details. It requires that you're a deep thinker who does not think in A or B, but like thinks in parallel lines. So yeah, I have to give it to them. They literally ate that look up. Okay, Jordan and Jody. Jody is Jordan's younger sister. So she went as the moon, and I don't know much about her. I don't follow her, but I follow Jordan, and she popped up, and I thought that was freaking genius. Okay, so moving on to another favorite look, okay, is Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum is an actress, and I've been a fan of Heidi Klum since I was a kid because she's an OG and she's good at what she does. What stands out for me when it comes to Heidi Klum is she literally goes for daring, exotic looks, not just for Halloween, okay? If you follow Halloween, Heidi Klum, you would know like she does her thing when it comes to the Met Gala, when it comes to premieres. Heidi Klum, just basic doesn't do it for her. Okay, so Heidi Klum was going as a peacock, baby. When I tell you that, that look was everything. Imagine going as a peacock. And who the hell wants to go as a peacock and says, I want to go as a peacock and I want backup artists as my feathers? That was so iconic. I don't know. And she said hashtag Heidi Halloween. I guarantee you it was definitely Heidi's Halloween, because that must be difficult to pull and difficult to even think out. I give her an easy 10 out of 10, okay? 10 out of 10. That costume did it for me, okay? So moving on, apart from Heidi Klum, I don't know, I just feel like all the looks literally gave me life, which is why it was so important for me to put out this video for my USA babies and every other of my babies as well, okay? Moving on, I have Kim Kardashian as Salma Hayek. Salma is a Latina. I'm not sure what country specifically she's from, but she's an OG as well. She does not age a bit. She's literally one of the sexiest women alive. And Kim Kardashian was going as her. I don't know. Given that Kim just had on like a bikini, I think what stood out for me was the anaconda though. I was like, ain't no way I'm carrying that huge snake on my neck just to pull out. I might actually, because I'm quite adventurous, but I feel like Kim did her thing. It wasn't exactly so different from what Kim does. Like, she loves a cute bikini moment. The extra touch was just the anaconda. So yeah, she gets an E for effort, okay? But I wasn't exactly so wild. I feel like she doesn't come close when it comes to Salma Hayek, okay? So I would give Kim an 8 out of 10, okay? She gets an E for effort. And okay, moving on, I have Demi Lovato as the Snow White. Everybody knows how nostalgic this costume is. I don't think there is anybody that has not watched the movie Snow White. I don't know. I don't know. But when I saw Demi Lovato as Snow White, I just wanted her to lay down and hold that apple right there. Like, it was so cute. Like, I was like, how the hell does she look so cute and so modern at the same time? I don't know. Whoever told her to go as Snow White this year literally did their thing, because that was such a cute costume. I needed to see it. I promise you, if Demi Lovato had like dwarfs, it would have been over. She would have won Halloween. I don't know. That is my opinion. That was such a cute fit. It did no wrong in my eyes. That was a comfortable 10 out of 10 costume for me. Okay. So, moving on, I have Megan the Stallion. Okay, Megan the Stallion had multiple looks. I got confused at some point because I thought at first she was still promoting her new single, but when she popped out as the Anime character, though. I'm not an anime lover, but the anime lovers who went wow. That she said Death the Stallion. Okay, I don't know what character that is, but I wasn't so interested in that character. However, the character, the costume that got my attention was her as a whimsical creature. I can't pronounce it. So I don't want to embarrass. I don't want to embarrass myself, okay? But I'm going to put the name of the character that she went. So it has like this floral thing going on and her head area. She was given very much like a whimsical creature. Okay, she was so unreal. She looked like she belonged in one of the movies like Chronicles of Narnia. Like she looked so good. She looked so good. For me, that look is a comfortable 10 out of 10 because I'm talking prosthetics, different efforts, different teams, different, I don't know, different everything literally went into that costume, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so yeah, the last but not the least that I feel like is literally the best costume of 2023 is none other. Drum roll, please. We have Diddy in the building. We have Puff Daddy in the building. We have Love in the building. We have the OG in the building. Personally, I think that not that I think, Diddy's costume is the best costume of 2023. Nobody can tell me anything. I said what I said. Diddy has the best costume of 2023. Because let's rewind to last year, okay? Diddy owns Halloween, and I'll say this with my chest. Tell me why last year Diddy showed out as the Joker, okay? Now he shows up as the Joker and talking like he was in character. He nailed the laugh. He nailed the psycho. One thing about Joker is a psychotic character. Diddy ate that character 10 toes down, baby. Okay. So I liked that. I heard that he was warned by DC to not play that Joker character again, or play any character brought to life by them. He posted a video about this, okay? He posted a video about this. So tell me why DC Comics asked Diddy to not DC Comics, whatever franchise it is that literally is in charge of this whole shebang, okay? So they told him to not dress up as any of their characters for Halloween ever again. And he literally made a video telling us this. And I thought that, oh my God, Halloween is ruined. Diddy is not gonna pop up and show out as he normally does on Halloween. But tell me why Sean Diddy Combs popped out as the Dark Knight. Let me tell you, someone needs to give Diddy a role. Someone needs to give him a character. Diddy needs to play a character. I don't know, Marvel, DC, I don't know. Instead of fighting with Diddy, I think that they should literally be on neutral grounds with him, because let me tell you, he's also promoting their franchise as he's doing this, okay? Because I sure know that some of the Gen Zs do not know how Joker came about, okay? So Diddy popped up with looking like the Black Knight, looking like so good. Like, it was the Batman mobile for me, okay? It was the Batman mobile for me. I can't even that was so good. Like, everything was so good. The Batman mobile, he had a kid with him, and the kid was just a nice touch, okay? And the costume, of course, was a 10 out of 10. When he was walking in the video with his bodyguard, I'm gonna attach one of the videos here Someone said he's giving an XXL Dwayne. And I laughed and I was like, yeah, of course Batman looks a bit thicker, but he definitely nailed it, okay? For me, Diddy is the only guy in this category. I wanted this to be an all-female category in the first place, but of course it would not be complete with the best outfit, the best costume of 2023, okay? Okay, after seeing Diddy in that Batman costume, I can't see anybody. I feel like they literally should have used Diddy as Batman in this last the Dark Knight movie. I don't know why they had to use that vampire, that's Twilight guy. What's his name again? I don't know why they had to use that guy and use his stunts double and ruin Batman for me. Personally, I think Diddy ate to the T, delivered in every way possible. And yeah, so this is my lineup. These are my favorite and best costumes of 2023. Yes, I said what I said. I hope you like it. So just one moment. Let me go show you guys what I'm working with here with my police costume. Let me ask this. If you were an offender and I show up as a police and this being my uniform, what are you going to do when you see me? I genuinely want to know in the comment section. I don't have a gun though. I don't have a baton. I don't have a taser. But if I was a police officer on the rail and I showed up looking like this to the crime scene, to wherever 911 was dialed, what are you gonna do? Okay, so let me show you guys my outfit and then we can end the video real quick, okay? Ta-da! Hands where I can see them. Drop it! Wait, what else does the off say? Ma'am, we got a call from this property. No, hold on. It was like, ma'am, does this man pose as a threat to you? I'd be so silly. But babies, this is the full look. This is my outfit. Never have I ever thought that there will be a day where I will be so happy to be a hoarder. Yes, I'm a hoarder. There, I said it. So this is my outfit. I've had this outfit laying in one of my old suitcases for 2 years, okay? I bought this off a costume shop. I think they're called Costume Shop Lucky. And this is supposed to be a lingerie, okay? So it has like this leather details on the neck. It has an Officer Naughty badge let me get close so you can see it. Yeah. So this is my fit. This is my fit for the Halloween special. The fact that I'm doubling up as lingerie, giving sexy and giving a cosplay. Baby, I think I won Halloween even without participating, if you ask me. So this is my fit. Yeah, it has, I love the lacy detail underneath. I also like that it has a steel bone, you know, the ones in a corset. Yes. So yeah, this is my cute little haul. Okay, if you've gotten to this part of the video, don't forget to subscribe if you like this content. For my outfit, I'll let you guys rate it in the comments so it doesn't seem like I'm being biased. But I know I ate this up. I ate it 10 toes down. I be eating, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys love my costume. This was what I could put together real quick, and I hope you guys love this Halloween special. This is my first ever Halloween special on here, and I did it for my babies. Okay, I wanted to do something different, something fun, and yeah, I hope you like it. So if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and share and like, and I will see you on my next one. Bye from Officer Naughty, okay? Wait. your head.
They say she get it from her mama. I'ma say you fucking right. Body rude is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. Hoes and who just left and right. I just want it in a face. What is happening to my voice? Think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. Ladies as pimps.
Hands where I can see them. You have a right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney.
I put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my back.